Congress refused to approve Wilson's idea, and America did not become a member. Meanwhile, the oppressive terms requiring reparation payments put a severe strain on the German economy. When Germany failed to make reparation payments in 1922, France occupied the Ruhr, which was an important industrial area, causing Germany's economic distress to increase even further. German industries went on strike, contributing to the hyperinflation which destroyed the German mark, creating even more economic distress. On top of this, Germany's colonies were taken away and given to France and England, countries that already had numerous colonies. To add insult to injury, the German public was angry about Section 231 of the treaty, which forced them to admit responsibility for the war. Further economic sanctions against Germany caused some starvation, even of children. Seething under this humiliation and economic hardship, the German public was eager to hear and agree with the dynamic Adolf Hitler. Hitler promised to throw out the Treaty of Versailles. He promised to make Germany great again, to bring back its lost territories and people, to avenge the humiliation of the Allies, and make Germany into a prosperous economic powerhouse. Just as folks predicted, one step at a time, Germany ignored the terms of the treaty and became economically strong and rearmed. Following the Nazi Party platform, Hitler reunited with Austria and sabotaged the restrictions on Germany's military. At first, submarine crews were trained in other countries. Though it was prohibited in Air Force, many pilots were trained, and the 100,000 army was much stronger because they were called reservists. The Allied powers failed to respond to Hitler's violations of the treaty, so after the first violations, Germany ignored them completely. It soon built a powerful air force, numerous advanced submarines, and a large army complete with fast-moving tanks. German technology was among the best in the world, and enabled Germany to launch Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. World War I radically changed the culture and political map of Europe, and the Treaty of Versailles cemented these changes. It led to a number of significant developments. Without it, the Nazi Party would probably have never risen to power in Germany. Germany would not have rearmed and sought revenge by attacking other countries. The Soviet Union and communism would not have expanded. World War II would probably not have been fought. We would be living in a much different world today if there had been no World War II, no concentration camps, millions had not died in political murders, and the Cold War between communism and the West had never happened. The Treaty of Versailles didn't only end World War I, but it was a major cause of World War II, and thus profoundly changed the world we live in up to the present day.
Okay, again, young man did a fine job on this video in my opinion. So we're going to move on from this video here, and we're going to go to the next part of our lesson. Okay, teachers, if you don't feel like doing some of these assignments, you can just blow through this. My students, listen to this. This political cartoon, what makes this cartoon so interesting in my opinion, that it was published in 1920. And whoever drew this cartoon, it's almost like a prophecy of what's to come. But can you interpret the meaning of this political cartoon? That's the question, without me telling you. Can you look at this political cartoon? Can you analyze it? And can you interpret its meaning? Okay, all I'm going to tell you is to look at the whole thing. Remember these three guys. Sorry, Italy. Right here. Right here. Here. And here. What does that say? Analyze the cartoon. Don't just glance at it. And I need you, the student, answer question number 1, and please answer question number 2. So at this time, teachers, students, if you're doing this in class or at home, you can hit pause. Okay, we're going to call this a formative assessment. I want you to think about this question that you already did, and I want you to compare and contrast it your prediction with what you learned with the remainder of the video. Okay, question number 1. Summarize the cause and effect of the Treaty of Versailles. You can use a thinking map or you can write it out in sentence form. How did your prediction compare to what you learned? Number 3, analyze and critique the Treaty of Versailles. In your own words, explain the pros and cons of the treaty. In your own words. Not what a teacher told you to write, not copying out of a textbook, but in your own words. Number 4, prove that the Treaty of Versailles gave the Nazis a political and economic climate in Germany that allowed them to gain power. So you're going to try to prove this point. How did the Treaty of Versailles give the Nazis a window of opportunity? In your own words. Now, you can work by yourself if you prefer. You can work in a group of 2, or you can work in a group of 3, no more than 3. You're going to make your own Treaty of Versailles. Your own personal Treaty of Versailles. Think for yourself. Don't just repeat or copy what you learned today. Your own Treaty of Versailles. What would you have done the same? What would you have done different? Maybe you wouldn't have done anything the same. That's okay. Maybe everything you think of is different. Maybe you would have used half of their ideas. You decide what the Treaty of Versailles is like. What would you have done to Germany in regards to them surrendering and signing a treaty? Why? Why did you choose these things? And I want you to explain your logic and reasoning. Okay, this isn't, okay, copy it out of a book. You don't even have a book. We got rid of our textbooks. It's you and your mind, your brain. Don't look on your smartphone. Don't look on the interweb. You use your own logic and your own reasoning. Now you can discuss this with your group members. The 3 of you can come up, or the 2 of you can come up with one treaty, as long as you're both working. Or if you'd rather work by yourself, go ahead. I'll be monitoring the room to make sure you are on task and following the rules. So let's get this done. Teachers, students, you can pause now. Okay, here's where we want to be eventually, or maybe teachers, you can implement this now. When you come into class, you'll be doing activities in DOK3 and DOK4. Right now, this video, when I first did this was done in class to show the students what we're doing here, how to do it, and let's critique this thing. And students, I need you to critique me. I need you to tell me how the video could be better. Help me help you. Help me help you. So we can iron out the bugs and any confusion and any questions on your end and mine. But once we're on the same page and the videos are tightened up, you're going to be doing this at home. You're going to be watching this video strictly at home on your smartphone. You get on your laptop, on the interweb, and you're going to watch these videos. Then you're going to come into class ready to go for some best practices, some high-level activities that we're going to do in the classroom. So that's our goal. I'm new at this, you're new at this, so I'm sure we're all going to make some mistakes, but I think we're heading in the right direction. Teachers, please help, add comments. Please be nice. I know I made mistakes, but maybe we can collaborate and share ideas on what kind of best practices to use in the classroom that are under DOK 3 and 4. Okay, we'll now have a visual review of today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.
Down Alabama, more started getting them made up. I love a chicken, baby. Time, bama, lama. Well, nobody gonna set them down. 1907, she was heading for the view. 1910, for the 10 feet of hill. Night crept over, drinking whiskey and gin. He fell out, but his tongue stayed in. His captain said so. Ooh, I love my chicken, baby. busting bricks now.